Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how I created this vertical ombre set. So I already formed my tips with crystal clear acrylic from Valentino, and now I'm taking 110 and placing that bead at the beginning of the tip and just blending that down towards the end of the tip. And I'm taking pretty wet beads so that the two colors blend nicely together and there's no harsh lines. And I'm always making sure that my side walls are straight and the acrylic is formed nicely. And now taking 116 and blending that over, and then blending it down as well so there's no harsh lines. And the thumb, I didn't really care to blend that well because it wasn't going to be in my pictures, so I just kind of left it how it was. And now we're taking 116 again, and this is going to be like our transition color. And then over top of that, we're going to blend 180, I believe, either 179 or 180. And this is a glow powder, so it's going to glow in the dark, and it looks really cute in the picture, so you'll see that at the end of the video. And I just want to make sure everything's blended. You don't want any harsh lines, so that when we go over with our nude color, it's really easy to blend. And I'm just taking as many beads as I need to get that perfect blend. Again, I'm taking really wet beads and just wetting my brush and blending in between those two colors. And if I need to, I will go back and forth between the two colors, and that helps get a really nice blend as well. And now I'm going in with that same orange color and just taking that on the side. And then we're going to be blending the darker orange color, which is also a glow powder, and blending that over top. And these are really easy colors to blend together, so if you're not the best at ombre, I would suggest going with same colors just in different shades, and I promise you'll get such an easy and nice blend. And now taking that same orange and using this as our transition color, so we just want it mainly focused on the side so that our other color can overpower it a little bit. And our next color I'm obsessed with. It's super bright and just the best color for summer, and it's in the color 109. And I'm just blending that over top of that orange, and you can see how nicely it blends with barely little effort. And then I'm going back in with that orange just to brighten it up a little bit. And I also wanted to mention the brush that I'm using is from Valentino as well. It's in the size number 10, I believe. And I really highly recommend this brush to beginners, to anybody interested in nails. And here I'm taking Victoria's Collection number 1. And also I feel like I don't mess this brush up, like my acrylic doesn't get stuck in the bristles as much, and I'm really bad at cleaning my brush after, so no matter how much I clean that brush, there's still stuff in it. But I really never have that problem using this brush. So now I'm just going in and brightening up any areas that I feel like need it before we go in with our nude color. So I'm taking Perfect Nude and placing that right on top of that orange and yellow color, and I'm making sure that it is covering the entire nail from side to side, and then just blending the edge towards the tip. You don't really want to touch the back part of it because we want to keep that pigmentation and coverage so that none of that orange or yellow is showing through. And it also helps build that apex. And now I'm taking that cuticle bead and just pushing it towards the cuticle without touching our skin. And I'm kind of letting my brush just do the work, and this is where a good brush will come in handy. It literally just kind of forms to my nail and makes it super easy to get it flush to the natural nail. And now I'm just blending the entire thing, blending all the way towards the tip just to get a perfect blend. And then same thing on the next nail. I'm making sure everything is blended out nicely so that we have no harsh lines. Blending that edge towards the tip. And then taking my second bead, placing that near the cuticle area, and just letting my brush guide it to where it needs to be. And then I'm kind of taking my brush in front of the acrylic and forming it to my nail and just blending it down. I hope that makes sense. If not, then I hope the visuals help you in any way. And now taking my third bead, placing it down where that nude color ended, blending it into that existing nude color, and then blending the other side towards the tip. And then I'll take another bead, a little bit wetter than the rest, and this will help make that ombre a lot softer and smoother. And here I wanted to explain to you guys that sometimes you won't always get that cuticle area with one bead, and a lot of times you'll want to try to force it to that area, but just blend it out and go in with another bead. And now I'm going in with my hand file, and I'm filing underneath and on the sides of my nails. And you want to make sure you're not only filing the tip, but you're also filing down to like all the way down your sidewalls of your natural nail as well, so you get that super straight look. That's how I learned. I learned it on YouTube probably. And you can see it a lot better here. I take it all the way down that side wall of my natural nail and the tip. And I make sure my file is straight. And this is kind of just like a rough draft. I'm not too worried about making it super perfect because we still have to go in and shape the surface of the nails, and then I'll go back in and reshape them again. And just going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. But yeah, now I'm going to shape all the rest of my nails, and again, just keeping that file super straight, super straight. and making sure you are keeping contact with that nail the entire time, and also pulling back your skin so that you don't cut yourself or your client. So this is what they're looking like so far. I'm just going to continue to file the rest of the nails, and then I'll be back to file the surface of the nail. So now I'm filing the surface of my nail, and there are those ledges that we created when we filed the sides of our nails to shape them. And so we just want to get those ledges out and smooth out the nail. Feel your nail with your thumb. Make sure there's no bumps or any divots or dents. And now I'm going in with my E-file, and this bit is from Erica's ATA. It's such a good bit, especially for beginners. It doesn't hurt me. I never hurt my clients. It's very gentle, but also smooths out the acrylic. It's not really for debulking acrylic or product, but it's really good to get that cuticle area nice and flush without hurting your client or yourself. And now I'm just dragging it down the entire nail to smooth it out. We don't need to do much work here because we already went in and used our hand file to smooth everything out. And also with good application, you really don't need to do much filing at all. And I will leave all of the information in the description bar. I'll leave the links as well so that you guys can check out these products. And I'm also going to be doing a beginner video explaining more and going into detail about these cuticle bits, and also on how I prep the nail and all the tools that I use. And again, focusing on that cuticle area, making sure it's flush and a smooth blend from cuticle area to the apex. And my goal here is to get it as flush to the natural nail as possible, to where I'm not able to tell where the acrylic is starting or finishing. You want it to be super blended and as natural as possible. We want it to look like it's actually growing out of our nails, even though these are super long and unrealistic, but yeah, we want it to look as natural as we can. So as you can see, there's no ledges, there's no gaps. It's all flush to the natural nail. And now we're taking Young Nail Swipe and cleaning our nails off. And then also Young Nails Protein Bond. And this just helps with any scratches or ridges we made with the file. And then I'll be going in with my top coat. And this one's from Luxa. It's called Luxa Shine. I wish I had the Valentino top coat for this video, but this is what I had, and this is a really good top coat as well. And you want to make sure you're keeping this away from the skin, and you also want this to be a pretty thin layer so that your shape stays nice and sharp. And now I'm taking my cuticle oil. This has jojoba and vitamin E in it, and it's really good for your nails and your skin. So this is the final look, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful in any way. And if you did, please click that like button and leave a comment down below if you have any video suggestions or constructive criticism. I'd really love to hear it. And also don't forget to subscribe. I will be posting a video every week, sometimes twice a week. So stay tuned.